Hey everyone, Javier again. And in this video, I want to talk about the dark side of being a beginner, mainly in business, that nobody talks about. To me, being a beginner, I'm all, I'm already or I'm still a beginner because my own fault. I kept switching and switching ideas, and I did not make any progress whatsoever. So I'm finally sticking with one. Hopefully, we can make it work. I know I will. But being a beginner is strange because you have these ideas, but you don't know how to connect them to advance. Everything is so abstract, so disorganized. And starting a business is difficult not just because of the hard work you have to put in, but also because you don't know exactly where to work in, what to work in. That's been pretty rough because I know I have the drive and desire and motivation to and the discipline to dedicate a lot of time to a project, but it's pretty difficult knowing where to put my time and energy. Am I doing it in the wrong things? Am I actually progressing? That's something I guess you will learn by doing and by sticking to your idea. So that's how personally I feel. It's a lot of random ideas, a lot of confusion, don't know where to go. The best thing I can recommend, this was from a video, you can ask ChatGPT to give you a very detailed plan on how to start a business on a specific idea you have. It will give you a step by step, or you can ask step by step, and from there you can have a little guidance. It's not just like trying random things. And at least for me, that's way better because I like things structured and organized. I like a step by step. I'm not the one to just bounce ideas and try things, or at least not in a disorganized way. But also, you also need the motivation and desire to work because you can have the most detailed plan, but it's a lot of work. If you don't do it, then like I said, you can have the most detailed plan, step by step, what to do, when to do it, how to do it. But if you're not willing to put the work, you're not going to get anywhere. That's why I think it's also frustrating because I know I can do that. I've done it in the past, sticking to something for a long period of time. And I mean, not in business because I've switched a lot of times, but like in college or having that desire to improve, that discipline to every day after work continue working on my project, on weekends working on my project. I know I can do it. The problem is that it's just guessing where to put your time, at least for me right now. Even with a plan made from ChatGPT, but there's still a lot of guessing, a lot of working on incomplete information that you have to do. But as long as you keep working and getting 1% better than yesterday, everything will be alright. Consistency is king. It doesn't matter if one day you work 12 hours and then forget it for 2 weeks. You just need to make progress day by day and building that consistency and discipline, knowing that when it gets harder, you are able to put the work in because you already have the discipline. You're already accustomed to that. So, yeah, it's pretty weird being a beginner. building a business. Hopefully it gets better. But yeah, right now it's just like a cloud of thoughts and things to try. But that's another thing. If you narrow down what you want to do, you're not going to get distracted that easily. And you can focus on the things that matter. At the end of the day, that's also actually really important. Try to focus on the things that really matter. What moves the needle the most. Having a landing page is not doing, depending on what you do, maybe you don't need one. Maybe what you need is get an actual client to pay you, getting good at one skill that you want to help others with. That's what actually matters, not the landing page, not having the perfect YouTube channel or the perfect um, bio on Instagram. That doesn't matter. What matters is things that you can build upon every day that actually make you better at your skill. But yeah, that's my experience. Let me know in the comments if you're starting your business. How does it feel? And I'll see you in the next one.